Calling all soup fans! You know who you are. I'm right there with you because I am a die-hard soup lover. And if you love soups, it's likely that you've tried vegetable soup before. But today I have a unique combination of vegetables that I'm going to share with you that could easily become your new favorite soup. Hi, I'm Christine Waltermeyer and I'm the founder of the Natural Kitchen Cooking School. Here on Christine's Natural Kitchen, I bring you weekly recipes that are as delicious as they are healthy. All right, without further ado, let's get making our soup. All of these nourishing ingredients are from Basil Bandwagon Natural Market, my favorite place to shop. So first we're going to start off by chopping up our onion. Slice 3 to 4 ribs of celery. Now I'm going to chop up my 3 carrots. You can peel them if you like, or you can just clean them really well and keep the skin on. Feel free to dice them if you prefer, but I'm just going to cut them into rounds. Now I'm going to cut up my potatoes, and I'm using these little baby potatoes, but you can use whatever potatoes you like. So this is a generous cup of chopped up potato. Now I'm going to cut up my beet. While my pressure cooker is coming up to pressure, I'm going to go ahead and chop up my green beans. So I'm just going to cut these in 1-inch length pieces. As a shortcut, you could also use frozen green beans. And now chop up your scallions. I've got 4 scallions. Now I'm going to chop up my baby bok choy. I'm basically just chopping it up into little bite-sized pieces. And since that has a similar cooking time to the scallions and the parsley, I'm going to put all the leafy greens together in one bowl. Chop up your zucchini. The last thing I need to chop is my parsley. I'm going to cut off the stems and save these to make soup stock. In an Instant Pot, pressure cooker, or big soup pot, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Add the onion, add the garlic, and you're going to saute the onion and garlic for about 5 minutes until it's nice and tender. Add the carrots and the celery. Now add your beets and potatoes and enough vegetable broth to cover everything. That was about 4 cups of vegetable broth. I'm adding 13 ounces of cooked kidney beans. I've got a 1/4 cup of wild rice that was soaked for several hours. I'm going to add this to the pot before bringing it up to pressure. You could put these whole strands into the pot, but then you have to remember to pull out the stems. So instead, I'm just going to rub the leaves off. So all of these sturdier ingredients that need to cook longer are going to cook for 10 minutes under pressure in the Instant Pot or the pressure cooker, or you can cook them for about 30 minutes in a regular soup pot. Now place the lid on your Instant Pot or your pressure cooker or your soup pot and bring it up to a boil if you're using a regular soup pot, or bring it up to high pressure if using an Instant Pot or pressure cooker. So my pressure cooker is on high, it's come up to pressure. I'm going to turn the heat down to low and cook it for 10 minutes. And then I have ready to go all my more tender ingredients like the zucchini, the green beans, the corn, and all the leafy greens, including the parsley, bok choy, and scallions. I also have extra broth if I need it, and some salt for seasoning. So after 10 minutes, I let the pressure come down naturally, and now I'm going to open up my pressure cooker. This looks like an awesome soup already. It's just going to get better. So now we're going to add all of our remaining ingredients. We're going to add the 1 cup of chopped green beans and the 1 small zucchini chopped, 1 cup of corn kernels, and 2 cups of mixed leafy greens, which was parsley, baby bok choy, and scallions. At this point, I'm also going to add the sea salt. I'm adding about a teaspoon of sea salt, but you can add more if you like, or less. I'm also going to add some additional broth, just about the level of my vegetables. And this is a rather full pressure cooker. I don't recommend filling your pressure cooker this full. You want to use a larger pressure cooker or a big Instant Pot or a big soup pot. So now I'm going to bring this back up to pressure and cook it for an additional 3 to 5 minutes. If you didn't want to put pressure on it, you could just simply put the lid on lightly, not bring it to pressure necessarily, but return it to a boil over high heat, and then cook it on low for about 10 minutes. So the second cooking time is finished, and I let the pressure come down naturally again. Ooh, wow. I like to keep large mason jars on hand for this kind of thing to fill it up with my freshly made soup. This is a rather chunky soup. If you like a little bit more liquid in your soup, that's fine. You can just add a little bit more vegetable broth when making it if you like it thinner. Wasn't that so much fun? Comment below what your favorite soup is of all time. I would love to hear. And maybe this one will become your new favorite. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And when you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be the first to find out about new cooking videos when they get released every week. And if you want to check out my book on Amazon, it's Vegalicious: Recipes That Taste Too Good to Be Good for You. Thanks for watching and happy soup making!